Hi guys, welcome. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the HP Envy 2-in-1. This is actually a 2024 laptop. This laptop came out this year and it's rocking the latest AMD RYZEN processor. So let's start with the physical form factor. This, like I said, this is a 16-inch laptop, but with a very portable design. It looks more like a 15-incher, but it's actually a 16-inch because you have a very good design, So these are the fan vents. It has two fan vents here. And then this is the back underneath. We have enough grills for ventilation. We'll take a little dive into the internals later on in the video. You can see speakers firing down, and also it fires upwards as well. So you're going to have a very good audio performance from this laptop. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the port selection on the HP Envy 2024. Okay, let me lock down focus. Good. All right. The first port on the left is a USB port, followed by the HDMI, a Type-C, two Type-Cs, and these are definitely Thunderbolt ports. So you can plug in an external GPU to this guy. Like I said, the vents as well. I'm suspecting that we should have dual fans on this guy. I'm suspecting until we get into it and then find out. So on the right side, you have nothing but another USB port and headphone jack, just that, and nothing at the front. All right. On the inside, you have a very huge trackpad, which I really find very impressive. You have your stickers here and your speakers. Amazing sound production from the speakers. The 16 inches is nice. I like the aspect ratio. It's a taller aspect ratio, and which is more preferable for me. Sorry, my unit has slightly cracked screen, but nevertheless I have to review this laptop. The HP Envy 2024 version is not bad, but I was expecting something better than actually this. It's looking so beautiful now because I actually tweaked the settings from the Adrenaline driver software. So all you need to do is just go to your display and then you can adjust all the necessary parameters here, contrast, saturation, and then you have a good screen. So that's why I prefer people using the RYZEN powered laptops. You get more flexibility with so many things when you use a RYZEN. Of course, you can do this with an Intel, but it's not detailed like that of a RYZEN powered laptop. Okay, so you're looking at a very nice screen now because it was tweaked. It was tweaked to give you a very good display. So let's see how it fares when it comes to video.
What does that even mean?
So the display isn't bad. The speakers aren't bad as well. As long as you have time to tweak the display, you should get a very good performance.
Like a joke? You read on the web?
Wow, the web? How old are you?
Well, old enough to know that you are a rotten little...
Now, talking about the performance of this awesome laptop, you'll definitely be expecting the HP Envy to perform so well. But unfortunately, that's not really the case. It performs very well in other tasks. Of course, this is an AI-powered processor. So if you're a developer and you do things like artificial intelligence, you work with AI a lot, you're going to find this laptop very, very useful because it has a dedicated NPU. That's a neural processing unit that really helps, with performance when it comes to AI. So you're having a Ryzen 8 840HS. This is a very fast processor. The most recent 8 series of the Ryzen 7 AMD has pushed out recently. And it also has a whooping RADEON 780M. And we all know how capable the 780M. You find this in most of handhelds, those handhelds that perform really well. So we are expecting to have a very good performance on games integratedly on games with this laptop. And then you're having a 16 gig memory and also a 1 terabyte SSD. Unfortunately, performance in games that are quite demanding, which would need more VRAM, they actually perform woefully. Some of them would not even start because you're actually having a VRAM of 512 megabytes. That sucks. That sucks big time. I mean, you'll be expecting to, have very good performance with this, but you're actually not going to get very good performance with this guy as regards gaming. And of course, if you want to game on this, you're going to game on with older titles. But the recent AAA titles, you need more VRAM, and you don't have it here. So let's test out some new games. This is Returnal. Let's test out Returnal to see what happens in Returnal. All right, so we're testing out Returnal now, and it's going to crash because it needs a lot of VRAM. Maybe a minimum of 2 gig RAM should pull through, but it's not going to work. You see, it crashes. Okay, so let's try out Tekken. Tekken crashes also. Now, I'm actually running this game on a very low graphics. I mean, this is 800p, and I'm using FSR2, and see, crashes. You see, crashes. So let's test out.
I think he's different, boy. Try not to do a lot of it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so God of War is playable, but a very low settings for you to have very good FPS. But games like Returnal, games like Tekken, they crash immediately because of the limited VRAM. To rip this guy apart, you need to find your way through the bottom cover. Remove the screws, the 4 screws, and don't touch these guys, the rubber feet. Just remove the screws and lift and pry your way all through roundabout and then lift it out. You can only upgrade your storage and your Wi-Fi model. There's actually nothing here. I was also expecting to see 2 fans, to help for a better cooling, but as I can see here, we've got just one upgradable slot, SSD, and then your Wi-Fi module. A little bit disappointed, but it is what it is. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Should you get the HP Envy 2024 model? Well, yes, if you're willing to hold on for updates, and that's what comes with buying new devices. You have to persevere till, that company brings out new updates, new drivers for you to enjoy the laptop.